I've recently been asked by a friend who is a small YouTuber, by the way, to explain what the click-through rate is, and I thought to myself, why not make a video about it? So in this video, we'll deal with this issue on a greater scale, and we'll dig deeper into the click-through rate on YouTube, and most importantly, how to increase it. This is Nader from Prodvigate, and here on this channel, we talk about how to make considerable progress on YouTube today. So what is the click-through rate, guys? The click-through rate, or the CTR, is how often your audience clicks on a certain thumbnail to watch your video. In other words, the click-through rate shows how interested users are in what you are making on YouTube. The understanding of how many of these impressions can be converted into YouTube views can help you make radical changes in how your content is represented on your channel. Based on our metrics, the average CTR is 10%. Multi-million-dollar channels with millions of views have it at 4 to 5%, and smaller channels with 100,000 to 300,000 viewers have it at 8 to 10%. Increasing your CTR is a complex process that includes several steps, but embarking on this journey is pretty exciting and the outcome is gratifying. When you post your video to the channel, it's shown on YouTube to other people who are watching something similar on the subject of your channel. More often than not, the videos are displayed on the homepage of YouTube and in the suggested videos. So people somehow react to the thumbnails of yours, and they either click and watch it or completely ignore it. And this is also considered a reaction, by the way, because YouTube also takes into account how often people click on your videos when they search for a specific question in the search bar, because this is also considered an impression. So the CTR can't work out any data from third-party websites in any possible way. It can only work out these analytics on its own platform. So the CTR shows us the percentage of your video impressions and viewers' interactions with it. The CTR is calculated only inside YouTube. So what factors influence the CTR? Well, first, the type of content, how popular your niche is, and what kind of content you have on the channel. Is it entertainment or educational? And also much information about the viewers. What kind of audience is watching you? What are their age, gender, and social status? And competitors, guys, also influence your CTR. On the homepage, for example, or in the suggested videos and the search results. There aren't only your videos there, but also videos by other creators, and of course, in comparison with other people, it may change for a while. But for example, if all creators in your niche make very bright and catchy thumbnails and you stick to, usual colors and the same style, in this case, your thumbnails may not outperform your competitors. And it's also influenced by how long your channel has been on YouTube and how many subscribers it has. Also, how long the video has been uploaded. As a rule of thumb, the CTR reaches its peak right after the content is uploaded, when your subscribers see it at the top of the homepage or their feeds. As the video expands beyond the target audience, the CTR decreases until it reaches a stable level. This is so normal, guys, because at first, only your subscribers can see you and they definitely click on your videos, which means they increase the CTR. But when other users start to, see your video, the CTR goes down a little bit, since not everyone may like your thumbnails or just not everyone is keen on your content. So why is the CTR so important? Well, to understand why it's so important for you to observe the CTR, I'll show you our analytics on the channel. Okay, let me show you guys. So first we go to the YouTube Studio and then we click on Analytics. We click on Reach. Then we see the click-through rate. And this is the impressions and how they led to watch time. So the higher the CTR and the viewing time of the video, the more often it gets into the suggested videos. The better you make the video thumbnail, the more attractive it is for your target audience. The cooler your video title is, the more people click on it. And the more people click on it, the further the algorithm promotes your videos. Because any activity with YouTube videos is a good sign that your topic is interesting to people and you need to move further on the platform. Even for individual videos, the CTR is good or bad in so many different ways, and let's figure that out. Let's divide very roughly the content into two types: educational and entertainment. If you do educational content and the CTR ranges from 3 to 6%, this is so good. And if it's entertainment content, then the CTR should be, well, preferably 10%. So when is a low CTR not so terrible? Well, with the increasing popularity of a video, the thumbnails are more often shown to users who are not part of your target audience. And these users rarely click on the video, which is why the CTR drops. However, both the number and the total viewing time are gradually increasing. If all your metrics are low and the CTR is, included, then you need to reconsider your design of the videos and the thumbnails and maybe the titles of the video as well. So, however, you can't really look at the thumbnails in isolation from other metrics in analytics because a high CTR doesn't always mean the success of your video. It's also important to take into account both the niche and the specifics of the content. For example, if you have a high CTR, but at the same time, the average viewing time of the video is so low, it means that you have, made a clickbait thumbnail and title, maybe, and that doesn't really meet the expectations of your audience. But if you've launched an ad and you have a high CTR but a low viewing time, then it's totally fine because your video is reaching a large audience. And many people click and decide whether they like your video or not. And if more people are watching, then more people abandon your video. And speaking of ads, guys, you can always launch an ad using our promotion service, Prodvigate. Prodvigate will help you find your target audience faster and get more views in no time. Our smart algorithm will analyze your channel and recommend your videos only to your target audience and only to real people, without cheating methods and bots. We are an official Google partner, so there is no doubt that you'll be seen by real people keen on your topic and in your videos. For those who want to try to launch their first advertising campaign, we have a promo code with a 20% discount on the first promotion. So move forward with us and get viewers in no time. So how to increase the CTR? Let's first remind ourselves that when YouTube shows our videos to other people, it takes two things into account: the metadata of your videos and the viewer's personal preferences. So what exactly should you do to increase the CTR? Well, make high quality content. When you optimize the title, description, and tags of the video, you pave the way for YouTube to help it navigate your content and recommend it to other people and maybe to a larger number of people and your target audience. Without a well thought out strategy, algorithms will, get lost and stuck and you won't get viewers. If you're running a channel about learning foreign languages, for example, you're going to have to study the desires of your audience and reflect that on your thumbnails. If you're making a video about a method that you've recently discovered and you think this method will go down well with your audience, you might as well split your thumbnail into two pieces. The first, you look very sad before you found out about this method. And, in the other part, you're very happy and satisfied after discovering it. So analyze the thumbnails and titles of your competitors. To understand exactly what your viewers are watching in addition to your videos, you can use a very nice tool in analytics, which is called Other Videos Interesting to Your Audience. And this is located in the Audience tab. This will give you a clear idea of what the audience likes from your competitors. And also use the most keywords and the most frequent search questions in the titles and thumbnails. It's really important for the viewers to see in the first seconds what they are looking for and what they want to watch. And the sooner they realize that your video strikes a chord, the more likely they will click on it and watch it. So the most important method of increasing your CTR is going to be your work on the content, from the idea to filming and the design of the channel. And don't forget that you can't objectively look at the CTR in isolation from other metrics and analytics, and also, from your niche and the topic of the channel. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, make sure to write it in the comments down below. I literally answer every single message I get on the channel. So thank you again and see you next time.